Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Abysinio Stadium for Salesianum School's homecoming game, where they host the Appoquinimink Jaguars. The Sals are 5-1, coming off of a road win over William Penn, while Appo is undefeated after 5 games. With our entire student-led crew here at WSAL, I'm Tim Grace alongside Liam Watson. Liam, this game looks pretty tough. How do you think the Sals are going to fare against an opponent like Appo?
Appo is a tough team. Being undefeated halfway through the year is not an easy feat. Salesianum cannot take it lightly. However, the Sals are on a favorable streak as their bouncing ground and pass game has never been better. Salesianum only custom 1,000 yards rushing, meanwhile over 1,000 yards through the air, over 153 attempts. This paired with the defense having 18 sacks in the year, led by defense R.J. Johnson. We're going to take it down to the field with Mark.
Extension of the classroom. And that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game by displaying respect for our opponents and officials. Want to recognize our 2024 Hall of Famers who will officially be inducted tomorrow. Chief Justice E. James Burke, class of 1967. Captain Ralph J. Harding, class of 1994. Charles Rascob Robinson, class of 1957. William H. Schaefer, class of 1979. David Sisko, class of 1960. Congratulations, and we look forward to celebrating with you tomorrow. And now, please rise as we honor God and country with a prayer in our national anthem. We begin by remembering that now.
We'll hear from Mark in just a moment, but until then, let's talk about quite the matchup we have here. Their 6 games, now 5-1. Meanwhile, the Jags accumulating 228 over their 5. I expect to see a ton of scoring in this game as these two powerhouses face off on a beautiful Friday night. And here we have Salesianum kicking off. Sebastian Hess leading them out.
Number 3, Jesse Rogers. Number 17, Noah Hoff. back to receive the opening kickoff. Number 35, Sebastian Hess, to kick it off for Homecoming 2024.
Rogers and Hoff to return. Here we go.
Hess with the line drive, recovered by Rogers. It's taken up to about the 25 before he's kicked out at the 27.
Takes the opening kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here comes the Salesianum defense, led by defensive end R.J. Johnson. This team specializes in a heavy set 4-3 defense. This defensive line, led by R.J., getting in the backfield almost every play. DB's not getting a lot of work past few games because they've been able to break up every play so far. Here's Abbo with the snap.
Desai Drummond takes the snap, fires quickly to his receiver, Dominic Montabell. Montabell gets the first down. He's brought down a couple yards after. It will be spotted at the 41.
Great quick curl route there for Abbo. Only a quick couple yards there. Nothing too complicated, just a good curl route from the slot receiver. That's all you need. Three wideouts. Drummond in the gun.
Drummond trying to read Sally's linebackers as he sends Jacob Yard in motion.
Let's go!
Takes a snap.
Here we go!
Hand off quickly, but it's stuffed up.
Go! Come on, here
Stuffed
we
up
go!
immediately.
Let's go! Here we go!
That was Hayden Harvey Brown on the carry for the Jags.
Stood up in the backfield. By Congregation South, led by number 19, Tyler Frampton. Second and 12 for Appoquinimink.
Girls, where are the three lines?
Ball will be spotted at 39.
Negative yardage there, staying in the gun. 3-3 for Salesianum's defense.
Jacob Urban blitzes as Drummond fires it for a screen to Dylan Griffith. Griffith brought out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Not quite a first down.
Desai Drummond's pass complete to number one, Dylan Griffith. Forced out of bounds by 33, Mitch Cummings.
Saw a linebacker in there trying to swat it out of the way, but not able to get his hand up there in time. Quick screen pass for a couple yards. Those are two very successful small catches for Appoquinimink. Third and short. Haven't left the gun yet.
Drummond goes on the hard count, and that does get Justin McGill to jump for the Sal's. Pardon me. A lineman had jumped, which drew McGill. That'll be a false start on Appo.
That bringing their very manageable 3-1 to a 3-6. I don't doubt that that'll change their play though. These successful catches have been successful from what.
Drummond has it. He's got the pocket. He's hit as he fires by Johnson. It's picked off. Mitch Cummings, the safety with the pick. A flag was thrown in the backfield after Johnson had hit Drummond. We'll see. It was close. That's a tough call. They will spot it as a roughing the passer.
massive play turned around for Salesianum, and that shows just how aggressive their defensive line is, although they cannot make mistakes like that. Big play by Mitch, unable to keep the play going for Salesianum. Their defense will have to stay out there a little bit longer, as that'll make their second first down of the night. Heavy set on the left for Appoquinimink. 22 lay in the back. Linebackers showing blitz, and they do.
Drummond takes a snap, hands it right off to Leah. He's stuffed by that blitz. He's got a yard, maybe two. And there's a flag thrown after the play. Calls a dead ball foul on Salesianum. 15 yards, another easy first down for Appoquinimink.
That's the third penalty of the night so far, just in this first drive. Two of them being on Sally's and both being personal fouls. Gonna have to start being a little more careful, as now they're on the cusp of entering the red zone. Motion in the backfield.
Drummond drops back to pass. He has pressure. He tries to find room, but he can't. He's brought down. That's R.J. Johnson and Justin McGill on the tackle.
Sally's only blitzing 3 men on that play. Meanwhile, Appa with 5 blockers. RJ picking up 2. Still getting in the backfield for a good tackle. Sally's making some adjustments. Odell Teal coming back on the field. Didn't get much play time last time he was at Abyssinia.
Teal playing off the edge. This time he's an outside linebacker, though he still looks like he's going to blitz, and he does. He bit too hard as the screen pass was able to go over his head, but it's only able to gain a couple yards. That was Jasir Rogers on the catch.
Beside Drummond's pass complete to Jasir Rogers. Tripped up by number 33, Mitch Cummings. Third and 15 for the Jaguars.
Appo spreading the ball around. Not a single person has had the ball more than once so far. Salesianum showing a blitz here on 3rd and long.
Drummond drops back. His pocket collapses, but he's able to fire it. Johnson able to put a hand on it. And he pops it loose. It'll be 4th down for Appoquinimink. Great heads-up play there by the edge rusher, able to drop back into light zone coverage and get a hand up in that ball.
See him split out just into that little curl zone there. And beautiful coverage there, even from his edge spot. Being able to play all sides of this defense is such a vital thing for a good defense, and that's what RJ's able to do. Of course, he would have liked an interception, but they're gonna have to try for a field goal.
It's put up, no good.
However, there is a flag on the field. This would be the 4th. Sally's still coming off.
Illegal formation, offense, that's penalties of time. First down.
The call was illegal formation. Coach Deladon elects to decline it and get the ball.
Salesianum offense coming onto the field for the first time here tonight, led by Brady McBride. 153 throws for 63 completions so far this season. At his hip, Aiden Lego, their leading rusher, coming out in the gun.
McBride hands it right off to Lego. Lego's able to bounce around that O-line. He's got about 5 or 6 yards on the carry.
We're seeing so much from Lego this year as he replaced star BJ Aline in the senior class last year and doesn't seem to be missed as he gets the ball again.
Good hurry up from the Sal's. Appo was caught a little off guard. They were still adjusting their defense, but they were able to quickly adapt to the play and bring him down after no gain.
Teal subbing in for Lego now.
3rd and 3 for the South.
4 wideouts.
McBride hands it off to Odell Teal. Teal's able to cut up through the O-line. He's got a first down and maybe 4 more yards after that.
Odell Teal powers his way for Salesianum. First down.
Good switcheroo by Salesianum. One guy gets tired, they send the other one in.
McBride adjusting the formation here. Sending Jasir Gaiman in motion a couple times. It's handed back off to Teal. Teal's able to cut up. He's got another 7 yards.
Odell Teal runs the ball for Salesianum.
And they're not going to huddle it again. Most likely another inside zone by Odell Teal. Appoquinimink not having enough time to switch out of this nickel defense.
And you are just right, Liam, and he's able to get the first down for the Sal's. Great hurry-up offense. This Teal comes off the field for Lego yet again.
Salesianum still not humbling it.
McBride hands it off to Lego. Lego's able to cut up a little bit. He's only got 2 yards as the Appoquinimink defense is getting pretty well adjusted to this inside run concept the Sal's has been pushing this first drive.
There they go again.
Hands it back off to Lego. He's tripped up just past the line of scrimmage. He's only got about 1.5 yards.
Salesianum's finding something that's working and they're not going to go away from it. Lego's tired, they're going to sub Odell Teal back on. Appo had enough time to switch into a little bit of a 4-3 here, somewhat working. Only taking 3 yards, now it's 3rd and 7. Same formation, however, except Ronald Gary in motion, and that'll be another flag on the field.
Looks like a false start.
Snap infraction. Offense.
And that's what the call is.
Repeat 3rd down.
3rd down, 13 to go for the Sal's after that penalty.
Still not a very long huddle here as they got a very long way to go on 3rd and about 12. Getting some last minute info from the coach. Four wideouts, motion by Teal.
McBride drops back. He's got a pretty good pocket. He's able to fire over the top. Complete to Vernal Gary, number 7. First down, Salesianum.
Hurry up once again.
It's handed off to Teal. Teal's able to take it only for a couple yards.
We'll have enough time here. Vernal Gary, a very good slot receiver, able to make only a quick couple moves and get a good completion there. Might see a couple more catches, but
McBride drops back. He fires up to Lego. Lego's able to take it for a first down, crossing the 20 before he's brought down. This is the type of explosive first drive you're looking to put on for your homecoming student section if you're Coach Deladon. And Brady McBride hands this one off to Aiden Lego. Lego slips at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down for no gain.
You can really see them trying to keep this momentum going, trying to keep the crowd on their side as they give no time for huddles or any time for Appoquinimink to even think about the next play, as they just keep hurrying it up.
For Salesianum.
Just swapping Odell Teal and Lego out one after another.
Number 10 defensive end R.J. Johnson takes the field, but there is a flag on the play. The flag is on the Salesianum bench, it appears. It appears the coaches and maybe some of the players are stepping onto the field. Although no penalty on it, it is a warning.
Getting a little amped up for this homecoming game, and they feel it. Getting a lot of energy from this crowd here. 2nd and 10.
I'd watch out though, as number 10, R.J. Johnson did take the field. He's just there to block though. Good trickery as they send Teal up the middle for about 5 yards.
Teal runs the ball for the South.
That being their first formation switch of the night, sitting in that I formation. They were in a pistol for the majority of this drive, lasting over 5 minutes. And they're going to stay in that I formation here. RJ's still in the field as well.
McBride fires up. It's overthrown. The intended target there was Billy Newman.
McBride's pass incomplete. Intended for number 6, Billy Newman.
Only second throw or third throw of the night. Only coming in when they really need it.
The Sal send on their field goal unit with Sebastian Hess, the kicker. There's a timeout called by the Sals.
Appoquinimink is really going to need to wake up their defense a little more. I understand it's a cold night. That is no excuse to not be able to run these plays just as quickly as Salesianum's offense is able to deal them out to them. They only really had one true huddle, and that was the very first drive. They found one inside zone that worked to Lego, and they just played it over and over again.
The Sal sending their offense out now. Appears Coach Deladon came up with a pretty good play for this 4th and 7 situation.
Expecting to see one, a bunch set on the left here.
This time, Appo calling a timeout here, trying to match a good defensive play for what the Sals have potentially cooked up for this opening drive.
What I'm really excited to see, Tim, is R.J. Johnson on this offense. He's been primarily a defensive player for his entire high school career, but the past few games we've been seeing him get in some offensive snaps.
In fact, not only has he gotten offensive snaps, he's gotten targets. He has 2 touchdowns and 23 receiving yards, both coming off of some pretty good-looking trick plays, none of which were able to be in front of the Salesianum home crowd. So I'm sure RJ is going to be really excited if the Sals are able to pull one of those plays to him tonight.
Here they come in the gun. Gary and Gaiman in the top of your screen in the slot. Newman at the bottom.
McBride gives time. He scrambles a bit. He fires up to Gary. It's knocked loose, however, and the Sals turn it over on downs.
Very risky play there from Deladon, trying to set the pace for the rest of the night. Could have had a possible 3, but he wanted a 7 there. May have seen Jasir Gaiman on a corner route at the top of your screen. However, Brady McBride pushing back on his left side, just unable to get it to him. Had to hit Gary on the quick out route there, unable to get a completion, as Appoquinimink's offense takes the field for the 2nd time tonight. Salesianum sticking with the 3-3. It's in motion.
Drummond drops back Easy backwards pass to his running back. He's able to cut some jukes. Safe. It's knocked loose in the end zone. Pardon me. Salesianum recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Salesianum.
Phenomenal play by R.J. Johnson, tracking down the running back, pushing him in the back, the end zone. The entire defense getting in the back there, helping him out. Thought it was going to be a safety, but it's much more than that.
That was number 5, Jay Burrell, able to jump on top of the ball in the end zone and seal the touchdown for the Sal's.
Deladon bailed out a little bit from his turnover on downs. Defense coming up huge there. That's exactly the kind of plays you want to see on a homecoming night. Hess on the BAT.
Appo's defense is layered, and they jump. They jump the gun on the edge.
Encroachment, defense, half the distance to the goal. We play try.
They will redo the kickoff, which was right down the middle from Hess. And it looks like the PAT unit will leave the field, and Deladon will send out the offense for a 2-point conversion after they got half the distance to go. R.J. Johnson staying on the field. Let's see if this can be one of his trick plays here. And it is not. It's handed to Odell Teal. He's brought down at the 6. The Sal's only coming away with 6 points after that one.
Odell Teal tripped up by number 1, Dylan Griffith.
Another risky play by Deladon, unable to get it for 2.
Appoquinimink 0.
Going back to that touchdown, if you're the Appo ball carrier, you really gotta be careful in the end zone, because if you hold on to that ball, even if you go down, it's still only 2 points to the defense instead of the full 6 from giving it to them on that fumble.
Well, if you saw there, seeing a 200-pound defensive end running at you full speed is not exactly a pleasing sight. Running backwards, unable to
keep both hands on it.
17, Noah Hoff, 22, Reginald Leah, back for Appoquinimink.
That's
Kick
on
is
the way.
booted away by number 21, Will Christopher. It's returned to about the 34-yard line.
Reginald Leah
takes the kickoff.
on the return there.
Tackled by 38, Philip.
He's got a carry tonight. This time getting the ball at the 26. Here comes Drummond back.
Appoquinimink takes over first and 10 for our 26-yard line.
Staying in the gun. Most likely a run here, just to set the pace.
Drummond drops back to pass. He fires up quickly to Dominic Montabell. He's got a couple yards after the catch. He's brought down about the 31.
Besides Drummond's pass complete to number 13, Dom Montabell.
Big hit there by Roman Trubiano, the junior. Drummond had to back up a lot for that pass. Made it seem like a lot larger of a play than it was. Only puts him ahead about 6 yards. 4-3 for Salesianum's defense, showing blitz.
Drummond looking around, commanding his receivers. Takes a snap, handoff, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That was Caden Harvey Brown on the carry, number 36.
Great read there by the defense. They knew a run was coming. And they were able to get in the backfield to end that.
No gain on the play. Third
Harvey Brown with 2 carries tonight. Negative yardage. DB's backing up a little bit as the D tackles look like they're going to blitz.
Drummond drops back yet again to pass. He looks to his right side. Picked off. Yaheem Smith. He's able to bring it to about the 25. Salesianum defense has been dominant tonight.
Absolutely beautiful coverage there by Yaheem Smith. Supposed to be an easy curl route. He reads it, drops underneath the wide receiver and picks that off. Looked like he was on a man while that outside linebacker was supposed to be on a curl flat. He tried getting a hand in. Doesn't matter though. Yaheem Smith with a perfect interception, setting up Salesianum at the 25.
McBride keeps it off the fake to Lego. He's got about 14 yards before he kicks himself out of bounds.
His first carry of the night. You don't see a lot of that from him. Of course, he's known for his good scrambling. Not a lot of designed runs coming from him, however. 3 wide outs. Lego at his hip.
McBride, quick snap, gets it to Lego. Lego's able to push through the O-line. He's got about 2 yards on the carry.
Aiden Lego, the ball carrier for Salesianum. Brought down by a pack of Jags. 2nd and 9 for Salesianum.
You love the swap. Lego and Teal switching again. Most likely another inside zone.
And Teal kicks this one outside. He finds the outside of the field, but he slips. He slips. He gets the ball to about the 6-yard line.
Odell Teal runs the ball for Salesianum.
Absolutely amazing blocks there by Teal, hoping for a lot there. He got a lot, just unable to execute those final couple yards to get the touchdown. Teal get another chance here.
He does get another chance. He pushes through the line. He's brought down at about the 1, maybe the 2.
Teal has the same amount of carries as Lego, both with 6. However, Teal has double with about over 30.
4 and a Casapella sub.
McBride hands the ball off. It's run up the middle.
Teal fumbles it, and that'll be Appoquinimink ball. Some confusion on the handoff there. Teal showing some very obvious frustration there. Had 2 opportunities for a touchdown, unable to execute, however.
And that'll do it for the first quarter, as the ball will be marched down all the way to the other 1-yard line, where the Sals and Jags will set up.
Defense will be set up with a very favorable position here on the 1-yard line, maybe a little bit less. Hope to see a lot of R.J. Johnson here trying to break up a good run or a pass. Considering Drummond's pass so far, I wouldn't be mad at them hitting the curl route here. With this electric Salesianum defensive line, an inside zone, which is what most teams would probably do on their own 1-yard line, is not possible for them. Most likely some kind of curl route, maybe an outside zone.
Although, Liam, we've seen these Salesianum defensive backs have been really good at finding the ball out of the air. So this would be a really tough play call.
We're seeing a lot out of them on well-developed plays. They're able to get some coverage in there after a little while, but on these quick slant and curl routes, showing a little bit of weakness. Most likely what's going to happen here. However, Salesianum looks like they're only going to have 3 defensive linemen.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Drummond under center, already in his own end zone. He takes the keeper. He's got about 5 yards off of it. Pardon me, he's got about 11 yards off of it.
That's just the play they need to get out of that difficult position. Salesianum might have wanted to blitz a little bit more there. However, still in their own red zone. 4 wideouts. Drummond in the gun.
Drummond fires over the top. It's complete to Francis Drummond.
Decide Drummond's pass complete to number 5, Francis Drummond.
Another first down there for them.
Appoquinimink first down. 1st and 10, Apple at the third.
Great pass there. Quick route. Salesianum DBs unable to get the press coverage they need to prevent a first down there. Sticking with the same formation. Here's Drummond.
He drops back to pass. Fires up to Dominic Montabell. Montabell's able to get only about 2-3 yards on the play.
Decide Drummond's pass complete to Dom Montabell.
It was open quickly in the flat. They were able to take advantage of it.
Jacob Urban. Pick up before the play, 2nd and 6 for Appoquinimink.
2nd and 6. Pass has been working. Francis Drummond in the slot.
Decide Drummond fires it. Pass again to Montabell.
Decide Drummond's pass complete to Dom Montabell.
There was a flag thrown, however.
Hit for Salesianum. There's a flag on the play.
Illegal formation, office, 5-yard penalty on the previous spot, repeat 2nd down.
That
Calls an illegal formation on Appoquinimink.
being the 6th flag of the night. 3rd for Appo. 2nd and 11. Little tougher position here. Most likely another pass coming. Taking a little time to set up the play. And they're switching it around, looks like. RJ at the bottom. More motion, and that might be a delay game.
Timeout. Apple.
No, it is
The
not.
Jaguars able to quickly call a timeout before it does strike 0 on that play clock. So they'll get about another minute before they need to get this play off.
You can see how difficult it is for them to come up with a play against the Salesianum defense. Looked like they swapped plays about 3 times there and even have to take a timeout to come up with a better one. Finding a way to split the electric Salesianum DBs is not an easy task for them. Mixed with only having a few seconds to throw it, with the outside linebackers blitzing almost every play. Drummond is not in a good position here. Staying with the same formation.
Drummond drops back. He's got time. He fires over the middle to Montabell. before he's hit sticked quickly by Jacob Urban, and there's a flag on the play.
Decides Drummond's pass complete to number 13, Dominic Monabel. There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
And the flag will go Appoquinimink's way.
50-yard penalty from the end of the catch.
That being Salesianum third personal foul. Hurry up here. He pitches outside. He's got room.
Brought down after about 12, 13 yards.
Jasier Rogers runs the ball.
That was Jasier Rogers on the carry.
Tackled by number 9, LJ
That last
Smith.
personal foul you saw, great play by Appoquinimink. Receiver able to find the sweet spot between that cover 2 Salesianum defense. Two safeties dropped back and they found a good spot right in the middle. Good completion. They're able to get a little bit more out of it as well. Here they come up with the
under
heavy set.
center.
Another
There's a flag on the play. Play's blown dead, so it's a false start on Appo. Not what you're looking for after being able to draw the personal and then get a quick first down afterwards.
This is the first time we've seen Drummond under center so far. The second time, I should say, that last play was one as well. Maybe not used to the formation. That'll be a false start as the heavy set does not turn out the way they want it to. Looks like they're going back to how they usually do. 4 wideouts, 3 on one side, 1 on the other. Sticking back to the gun. Here they go. First and long.
Drummond drops back to pass. He fires up. It's tipped out by Yaheem Smith, unable to completely catch it, but good breakup by the corner.
Broken up by number 1, Yaheem Smith. Pass intended for number 17, Noah Hall.
He didn't just get a finger in there. He really hit it with his whole arm. A little frustrated that he can't pull it in for another interception. Wouldn't exactly call it a bad thing, however, as they come up second and long. More confusion by this wide receiver core, trying to figure out where each person goes.
No, Liam, I thought the saying went almost only counted in horseshoes and hand grenades, but apparently if you're a cornerback, that's the third spot where almost is good enough.
I guess you could say that, but however, Yaheem Smith wanted a little bit more there, trying to hit the target where he wants it to be. A lot of communication errors shown by Appoquinimink here as they'll take another timeout. Wide receivers just not able to find out where they're going. They've been spraying the ball across many people. Not one person really getting a majority of the carries or attempts here. Really trying to spread the ball across a wide variety of people. Not exactly coming up in their way here. Drummond in the gun once again. 3-3 showing blitz.
He drops back yet again. He's got an opening in the pocket, but he's hit from behind. It's Jacob Urban on the sack.
Sacked by number 45, Jacob Urban.
Huge play there coming from his outside linebacker spot. Found a wide opening right in between all the offensive linemen. Just comes in and hits him from behind.
It's a great play as he was able to see Drummond He had already completely gone for the scramble, so he had stopped looking at the whole field, and that's right when Urban was able to sneak up on him and lay down the sack. 3rd down and a country mile. Drummond drops back to pass yet again. He's got pressure, but he's able to get out of it. Not quite good enough, however, as it'll be 4th down and 11 as he's brought down by a group of Sal's.
Tackled by number 51, Luke
One of Drummond's
Vucevic.
first carries of the night. He's unable to pick up a lot here, just trying to put his kicker in a little bit better position. Probably thought he didn't have it, what it takes to get the 1st down. Let's see what they'll do on 4th and long. Needing a score here before the 2nd quarter comes to an end.
And it looks like they're going to go for it. Whether this is just a hard count trying to get the Sal's to jump, or if it's a real play. And they tried to get the Sal's to jump, but it backfired as Leighton Von Brandt, their left tackle, jumped first as they go even further back on 4th down. The Sal's sending out their punt return team.
Their first punt of the night. Drummond on the carry. His yardage is depleted after the penalty there. Salesianum getting the ball back with 7 minutes left in this 2nd quarter.
Jasir Gaiman and Noah Mix set to return this one.
In punt formation for Appoquinimink.
Takes his time and boots this one away. Bounces a bit. Lands at the 15 before the Jags touch it. And that's where the Sal's are going to set their offense up for this drive.
If Salesianum is able to get a couple points here, this will be absolutely crucial for them. If they're only able to get a field goal here, that's fine. They just want to get some more points on the field to drive up that score from Appoquinimink. So even if they get the ball back in time to get another touchdown, they're still able to get out of this 1st half up by a couple points here. They'll stick in the gun, most likely an inside zone once again, even though they're showing pass. Lego moving around.
McBride hands this one off to Lego. Lego tries to go up the middle. He's breaking a couple tackles. He's got about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Aiden Lego carries the ball for Salesianum.
Similar formation here. Nickel from Appoquinimink in motion by Vermogary.
McBride drops back. He fires up to Lego, but Lego wasn't quite ready. He didn't think he was open. McBride saw the gap in coverage.
3rd and about 7 here. Needing a 1st down. They don't want to go 3 and out.
3rd and 5 for Salesianum.
Gaiman in the slot.
McBride drops back to pass yet again. He elects to scramble. He's got room. 1st down. He's hit at about the 35. Falls forward. Ball will be spotted at the 37.
1st down.
Great recognition by McBride. Pocket closes in. Corners move out.
Quick snap again. This one passed up to Jasir Gaiman. Gaiman's able to get about 9-10 yards. Let's see if the refs spot it in a favorable position to move the chains, and they do. 1st down, Salesianum.
Hurrying up once again.
It's handed off again to Lego. Lego's able to cut up the middle of the field before he's brought down immediately by the middle linebacker, Reggie Leah.
Number 22, Reginald Leah in on the hit for Appoquinimink. 2nd and 3 for Salesianum.
Really trying to burn some clock away here. Similar formation.
McBride elects to keep this one. Might not have been the right call as he's brought down quickly by Jasir Rogers.
Brady McBride wrangled down by number 30.
Real hardy run by McBride. not allowing himself to go down to just one man. Trying to push through, get as much yardage as he can. Unable to, however.
3rd down and 4 for the Sal's as they look for some instruction on the play. McBride sends Gaiman in motion, and he hands this one off to Lego. Lego's able to cut around the D-line. He's got room. He breaks a tackle before he's brought down again by Leah. Ball spotted exactly at the 15-yard line.
Beautiful run there, just what they needed. Trying to burn some clock. Aiden Lego coming in clutch here as they enter the red zone.
Jet pass up to Gaiman. Gaiman trying to cut up the field. Looks like he's brought down. He's only got about 4 inches on the play.
Gaiman runs the ball for Salesianum. Reginald Leah in on the tackle for Appoquinimink. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for Salesianum.
Sticking in the gun. And there'll be a timeout.
Timeout. Sally's.
Appoquinimink defense sticking in the nickel. Very pass-heavy defense is what that is oriented to. Salesianum having minimal luck through the air. Still getting some good yards, but not quite as productive as their run defense. Salesianum before this having one of the most balanced offenses in Delaware, having almost exactly 1,000 yards on both. This game is showing different, however. DB's matched up, looking like they're in man.
McBride fires a screen to Lego. Lego catches it before he's stripped. There is a flag thrown, however.
McBride's pass complete. Aiden Lego, number 18, Cole Temple in on the head. There is a flag on the play.
Ref's discussing. Let's see what he has to say.
Illegal formation, 5 in the back of offense. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
The call was illegal formation. The Jaguars elect to decline it as the Sal's right now in the 3rd and 12. McBride drops back to pass. Pocket collapses. He thought he had room. He takes a couple steps up, but then the linebackers see that. He slides quickly, 4th down and 11 as the Sal's send on the field goal unit.
This is exactly the kind of drive you want to draw up here as the 2nd quarter starts to slow down a little bit. McBride knows he can't give up anything big, so he can set up his kicker for a good field goal here. So he just drops it right back from where he started at the line of scrimmage. And hopefully this will be an extra 3.
Sebastian Hess boots this one. No good. A little bit to the left, not quite high enough.
Sebastian Hess, usually one of the most consistent kickers in Delaware. Over 30 points scored by him in his 6 games. That being an unusual missed field goal as Appoquinimink takes the ball at about the 20-yard line. Plenty of time for a complete drive here.
Drummond drops back. He fires on the curl to Noah Hoff. He's got about 5 yards on the play.
17, Noah Hoff.
Drummond almost perfect on the night so far.
Jay Burrell on the hit for Salesianum. Pick up a 5.
And it's because of these quick routes.
Appoquinimink.
DB's just unable to get the press coverage they need. Of course, with a few exceptions.
Drummond drops back to pass. Ball's knocked loose by Yaheem Smith yet again.
Number 17, Noah Hoff.
Almost picked by him. Again, showing frustration.
Yaheem Smith. And on the coverage
If everything
for
went
Salesianum.
his way, he would have had 3 picks so far tonight. Just unable to scoop it in. Good incompletion, however, as they're at 3rd and 6. Uncomfortable position here. Drummond switching the play up a little bit.
3rd and 5 for Appoquinimink.
A lot of communication here. Salesianum showing
deep.
blitz.
Linebacker shifting around a little bit. Drummond drops back to pass. He fires it over the middle, complete to Jasir Rogers. He breaks 2 tackles. He's brought out of bounds at about the 46-yard line.
Great job staying on his feet there. Big completion on 3rd down. Saw RJ drop into that linebacker position on the curl zone.
Territory and a Jaguar first down.
Cloud zone behind him by the free safety. However, they find a good spot and a good completion there. Really racking up the yards afterwards, however. Should have been a one-and-done catch.
Drummond drops back yet again. Jay Burrell blitzing. He airs it out. Incomplete pass. Good coverage there by Pat Dillon.
Appoquinimink really looking for a flag here. Looks like it was just good coverage, however.
Receiver stretches his body out as much as he could. He really tried to pull that one in.
Great effort, just to no avail so far. That being one of their only deep balls so far tonight. A lot of them have been quick check downs, only throwing through the air under 10 yards almost every time.
Drummond drops back yet again to pass. He's got Jasir Rogers, but he's brought down quickly.
Yaheem Smith having a night for the TFL.
Yaheem Smith, LJ Smith, and Robin Tribbiano all able to swarm in right after that quick pass.
To number 3, Jasir Rogers, greeted by number 1, Yaheem Smith. Loss of 5 on the play. Third and 17 for Appoquinimink.
3rd and long for the Jaguars. Drummond drops back. His pocket collapses. He's able to step up. He fires. Incomplete. Great coverage by Jay Burrell. He's able to knock that one out. Had he been a step slower, that would have been Jaguars' first down and potentially a touchdown with how open the field was past him.
That was just great football on both sides of the ball. Salesianum defensive line closing the pocket very quick. Drummond, however, moving out of it, finding a good spot to throw a quick ball, just unable to connect. DBs having 2 good coverage there, as now they'll have to punt it away with about 50 seconds left.
Jasir Gaiman and Noah Mick set up at about the 20-yard line to receive this one. Takes his time, boots this one away. It's got good spiral. Gaiman recovers it. He drops back a little bit. Drops back a lot. He's able to break a tackle. He has a block. There's a flag thrown on the play as he's slowly spun down at about the 16 or 17-yard line.
Flag thrown a while after Gaiman was getting tackled.
Takes the punt. Wrangled down by number 44, Colin Kaiser.
Let's see how they call this one.
Salesianum will take over first and 10.
If it goes through, it'll be the 9th of the night.
During the return, we have a legal block in the back of the return team. We have to just to the goal. First down, Sal's.
The call was a block in the back.
It's what would have put him at about the 20-yard line. We'll push him back to the 9.
Penalty first and 10, Salesianum at their own 9-yard line.
Not as good position here, but wouldn't be surprised if they tried to just run the clock out here so they can get into that locker room pretty happy, coming out with a good lead.
Lego takes the handoff. He's able to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He spins around. He's only got about a yard or two on the play.
Aiden Lego, the ball carrier for Salesianum.
Lego getting a primary carry so far. Haven't seen much of Odell Teal in this second quarter.
You know, and the fact that both of those players are good, reliable options is really just a testament to how good this Salesianum team's depth is. Every time there's a big play, you'll usually see a substitution made to try and limit fatigue as much as possible. And it's worked really well for the Sals throughout their season as they've been able to go 5-1.
And with that,
will bring halftime up. As the Sals will head to the locker room, so will the Jags. We'll be back after the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Salesianum, Ursula, and Padua SUP. What's up, marching band and Padua cheer team? Salesianum has had a music program since the opening of school in 1903. It has a marching band since the 1914, making it one of the oldest programs in the state of Delaware. Since 1970s, we have welcome musicians and band members from our sister schools, Padua and Nursery. The band has performed throughout the United States, Canada, and even the Caribbean. Recently, the march band has had won regional awards for Best Drum Line and Best Band Front, and have earned first place trophies in several competitions. The band is under the direction of Brian Cox. Assisted by Kyle Skinner, and band instructor is Victoria Allen. Drill designs by Nick Merson. The power cheer team is coached by Rhea Kathleen. Drum majors are Andrew Doyle and Brianna Miller. The brass captain is Hannah Lasky. Woodwind captain is Audrey Bruning. Drumline captain is Colin McLaughlin. And the band front captain is Faith Verlander. This year's halftime show is called Crazy in Love, which opens with its title song by Beyonce and Jay-Z. The color guard is featured on 2018 Ava Max hit song, Sweet But Psycho. The cheer team is featured in the #1 platinum hit by Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me. To close the show, prepare to be Rick rolled by a band playing Never Gonna Give You Up. Drum majors, Andrew Doyle and Brianna Miller. Is your band ready? SUP Marching Band, sup? You may begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As we prepare for this second half of action, I'd like to take you through a couple scores from around the DIAA. So right now, Tatnall is beating AI DuPont 49-0. Polytech is beating Conrad 12-0. Cape is beating Cesar Rodney 28-0. And then Del Mar and Sussex are tied at 7 apiece. Now also, I'd like to thank the Salesianum Marching Band for their incredible performance during halftime. I'd also like to give a shout out to the Penn State coaches for coming all this way to watch a little game in Delaware.
And now we'll send it down to the field with Mark Zakarowski having a word with Brady McBride.
I'm Mark Zakarowski here at Abyssinia Stadium with Brady McBride, Salesianum quarterback. What do you see in a defense that lets you know whether to hold on to the ball or to make a pass?
I read the safeties and the linebackers when I'm in the pocket, and that gives me a read.
Okay. What helps you connect with your teammates the most on the field?
On the continuity with the routes, repping each day.
What about off the field?
Going to get food, chilling at each other's houses, stuff like that.
All right. And finally, what do you think has helped with your performance the most this season?
Just hard work and dedication in the offseason.
All right. Thank you. Back to our people in the booth.
All right, thanks, Mark. Coming into this second half, Salesianum will be receiving the ball. However, on an Appoquinimink note, their offense is really going to need to turn a page here. They're sitting in the same formation almost every single play, having 4 wideouts, 3 up top and 1 at the bottom. However, they've been switching them around a lot recently. How do you think they need to adjust to this so far with Salesianum's defense being able to put a stop to them so far?
Honestly, Liam, I think they sort of found their answer to the Salesianum defense very late in that second half. I think these quick flats should be good because, as we've seen, Desai Drummond has been able to get a couple extra yards off of collapsed pockets. So even if the flat isn't quite open, they'd be able to gain a couple yards. But it'd still be tough, as it'd be short yardage plays throughout the entire game from here.
It's absolutely huge for Salesianum defense as they kick it away.
15, Devin Hassan back for Salesianum.
Jasir Gaiman take the kickoff. He's running up. He's got a hole, and he takes it. He's hit hard about the 36 as he falls forward.
Jasir Gaiman takes
the Sal's to set up their offense for the second half.
Brought down by number 9, Zachary Landry. Salesianum will take over first.
Offense returning to the field now.
The 36-yard line.
Led by Brady McBride. Only having a few passes so far. Looks like they'll be running it here as they sit in a pistol set. No wideouts.
McBride hands this one off to Lego. Lego is able to bounce around some holes in the line, gets down, but there is a flag thrown after Lego hit the ground. See the referees confer.
Face mask.
Face mask on the defense is the call. The Sal's got some extra yardage off that play. And that is how you want to start this second half.
Correction, second down.
Salesianum not having a lot of reason to throw any deep balls now as they come up second and short. Most likely a couple of runs as Odell Teal comes in now.
It's 1-1-1.
A down adjustment.
Sal's regain first down. With only 3 yards to go after that.
I'm expecting almost nothing but inside zones here. Odell Teal motioning out. Most likely a pass now.
McBride drops back. He fires deep. Intended target there, Noah Mix. Couldn't quite connect. He was trying to lead him towards that right hash. But Mix had kept going downfield. He didn't quite make the turn in time.
Salesianum just trying to make a big play there. Big play not needed, but they're going to do it anyway to try and take advantage of this first and third. Now second.
Hands it off to Teal. Teal's able to get the first down, cross midfield. And then he's down.
Teal moves the chains for Salesianum. First down.
Teal with 36 yards and 8 rushes at the beginning, at the first half. Second half now with his second carry now.
Starts his third carry off right. He's able to get about 7 yards right off the bat.
Odell Teal carries the ball for Salesianum.
That's 2 inside zones back-to-back, both with major advancements down the field. Probably going to happen again.
McBride hands it off to Teal again. Teal tries to bounce outside. He's brought down quickly.
That being one of the first successes of this Appoquinimink defense.
Micah Jones.
Finally able to put a stop to the inside zone.
Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 2 for Salesianum.
3rd down and 2 for the Sal's. Lego on McBride's hip.
Heyman with some motion.
Lego takes the handoff, pushes through. He powers for the first down. Not much after it.
Aiden Lego powers his way for
Seeing a lot of this offensive line, putting up some great blocks. Able to push forward for another first down. Lego still in.
McBride takes the keeper this time. He's able to bounce outside, slide after about 3 yards.
Brady McBride on the keeper for Salesianum.
Lead block by August Schwager there.
Reginald Lee on the hit for Appoquinimink.
That'll put it up about 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7.
A lot of
for
runs,
Salesianum.
only 1 pass.
McBride hands this one off to Lego again. Lego's able to bounce around the line. He's got a block, but he's hit by Reggie Lea. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Good big gain play there for the Sal's.
Aiden Lego moves the sticks.
Lego with 53 yards in the first half, looking to reflect that here in the second. Now in the red zone.
Easy screen pass to Vernal Gary. Gary's hit hard. There's a flag thrown.
To number 7, Vernal
Coming
Gary.
from the defensive side.
Tackled by 1, Dylan Griffith. There is a flag on the play.
Holding offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Still first down.
Cells will be brought back 10 yards after the holding call.
Now with 1st and long. Motion by Mix.
McBride takes a snap, toss to Lego. Lego, he's tripped up in the backfield.
Aiden Lego tripped up.
2nd down and long.
By number 69.
McBride bobbling the ball a little bit there on the snap. Still able to get it off. Little success by Lego there trying to get upfield. Blown up pretty easily by Appoquinimink, who has shifted their nickel.
McBride dropping back to pass. Rolls out to his right. He's hit hard, brought down. Sacked there by Connor Morton.
By number 34, Harold Seaman.
McBride had a lot of time there, just not enough. Great defense by Appoquinimink, locking up those receivers, leaving no options for Brady McBride. Having to take a 3rd and a mile now.
McBride drops back, fires up, it's caught. Billy Newman gets it. He's bounced out at about the 6-yard line. Incredible play there from the Sal's.
Brady McBride's pass complete.
Oh my goodness, a great play by a player that doesn't usually get a lot of catches, but he comes in clutch when they need him.
Looks like we got a Jaguar down. thankfully he's able to get up and take himself off the field by his own power.
A play there that was probably expected just to get into field goal range. Now they're put into 1st and 5. Teal in the running back position now. Trying to redeem himself from that fumble
First and goal for Salesianum
on a couple drives earlier.
5-yard line.
Probably run up the middle.
And it is just that. Teal trying to bounce around the O-line. Doesn't quite work. He's only got about a yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Tripped up by number 18, Cole Temple.
Still a good hard run there, just able to put them in a little bit better position. Only 2nd down. They have a couple plays to spare here as they come in with a strong set.
Lego takes the handoff. He's able to cut up. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. 3rd down and goal for Salesianum.
Lego carries the ball for Salesianum. Tackled by number 1.
Back in the I formation, same thing. And there's a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Substitution infraction on the defense. Half assistant goal. 3rd down.
There's a penalty on Appoquinimink. It'd be half the distance to the goal. So 3rd down, just under a yard remaining for the Sal's.
RJ coming out of the defense. 4 wideouts now.
McBride hands this one off to Lego. Lego tries to push up the middle, fails, but he bounces around. Looks like he was able to stretch into the end zone, but the referees are calling him down.
Aiden Lego stopped just short of the goal line.
4th and short here. Coach Deladon most likely trying to show his aggression. Having trust in his defense is a major part here. Even if they don't get it, they can trust their defense is able to make up a play after this.
I mean, that worked last time, didn't it, Liam?
Sure did. Let's see if they can not do that this time.
Hands it back off to Lego. Lego's able to dive. Touchdown, Salesianum. And that's been this entire game there for the Sal's. Just hand it off up the middle. It's going to work. Now let's take a look at that replay.
Great separation by the offensive line there. August Schwager pushing the entire defensive line to the left, leaving a great gap for Lego to push it up the side.
Now we have 2 Jaguars down after that play.
Appoquinimink sticking with the very impressionable cover 1-man defense from that nickel position, really pushes those corners away, trying to cover the wide receivers just in case, leaves a lot of open field for the running backs to do their thing, and that's what's happening all game. Perfect sustained runs by both Teal, Lego, and a little bit of McBride sets him up for another 6 points. Hess looking to redeem himself from the missed field goal will now kick this PAT.
Boots it up, and it is good this time. Sebastian Hess, 1 for 2 on the night. Salesianum 13, Appoquinimink zip.
With 6:31 remaining in the 3rd quarter, it is Salesianum 13.
The fact Appoquinimink has been unable to score any points is very unusual. They've been averaging almost 40 points per game in their past 5 games, and putting up 0 now really shows how well the Salesian defense has prepared for such a tough opponent. The undefeated Appoquinimink haven't met their match yet. Looks like they're doing it now.
And again, number 21, Will Christopher, set to take this kickoff in place of Sebastian Hess.
Number 3, Josiah Rogers. Number 17, Noah Hoff, back for Appoquinimink. Will Christopher to boot away for Salesianum.
Chris boosts this one to a line drive. Bounces recovered at the 9. He's able to take it up. Brought down at the 11. Great play there by the Salesianum kick team. Number 20, Pat Williams on the tackle. Now, if the offense and defense take the field, let's see if we can get a replay of this beautiful kickoff.
Great line drive there, setting up a difficult position for that returner to find a good hole. Patrick Williams making sure he's unable to get past him. That puts him about the 13-yard line here for Appoquinimink, sticking with their normal gun formation as they set the field for their first time in this second half. Salesianum defense showing a lot of blitz here with their 3-3.
Drummond hands this one off quickly. Or he fakes the handoff, takes the keeper. He's got about 5 yards off of that.
Great awareness there by Drummond. Sees almost the entire Salesianum defensive backs blitzing in there. A lot of them biting on that fake handoff. And Drummond taking it up for a couple yards himself. That puts him at 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6 for the Jags.
Coverage isn't too pressed. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw another throw here.
Drummond drops back, fires deep. Incomplete. The intended target there was Josiah Rogers. Throw led him a little too far out of bounds. He couldn't quite hold 2 hands on the ball the whole time. And Jay Burrell had some really good coverage. All 3 combined for an incomplete pass, which otherwise would have been devastating to the Salesianum defense.
Good position of the ball by Drummond, just unable to keep it in bounds. If he was able to keep that just a little bit more inside, it might have been a great completion, just unable to do so. DBs might need to push up a little bit here, as now they know Appoquinimink's not afraid to fire this downfield.
Drummond drops back yet again to pass. He's got the flat open. That was Dominic Montebello on the reception. First down, Appoquinimink.
Pass complete to number 13, Dominic Montebello.
That'll move the chains.
That'll give Appoquinimink a first down. 1st and 10, Appo at their own 29-yard
Jed
line.
Healy from his outside linebacker position almost swatted down that pass, just unable to get the height to do so for a good first down. Now they'll set up in a heavy set. Last time they were here, it didn't end up so well. Let's see if they can make a little bit better position from it.
Drummond hands this one off, but is quickly tripped up. That was Caden Harvey Brown on the carry. Tackled by Roman Tribbiano.
Tripped up by number 42, Roman Tribbiano. Loss of one on the play, 2nd and 11 for Appoquinimink.
Some subs as Yaheem Smith is subbed out for Austin Thomas. Some motion in the backfield.
Drummond drops back to pass. He's able to get out of the collapsing pocket. He fires it complete to Josiah Rogers. Rogers able to get some good yards after the completion, but he's pushed out of bounds at the Salesianum 40-yard line.
This was a beautiful play designed by Appoquinimink. You saw a lot of man defense and a mix of zone from that Salesianum defensive backs, pushing them and grouping them together in the middle of the field, leaving that open man on the slant route, able to drag that sideline out and get an easy first down and more, putting them in great position here. This will be a timeout by Salesianum as they look to draw up a better play, caught off guard after that great pass. Back on the field for Appoquinimink. Showing some life in what's been a pretty dormant offense so far.
Drummond hands this one off to Leah, or he keeps it, pardon. He's able to get about 8 yards before being brought down and stretching that ball out, trying to get as much yards as possible off the play. Second down and short for the Jaguars as Yaheem Smith subs back onto the field for Austin Thomas.
Showing great trickery there. Second dime, a lot of these defensive tackles have bit on a play action rollout, as they'll be coming up second and short.
Drummond drops back to pass. He fires up for the slant, complete to Jasiah Rogers. First down, Appo.
Pass complete to number 3, Jasiah Rogers. Tackled by number 33, Mitch Cummings.
That'll move the chains once again as they get closer to that end zone.
First and 10 at the Salesianum 28-yard line.
One-on-one coverage at the top of your screen.
Drummond drops back to pass. Tries to take advantage of that one-on-one coverage, but it's picked by Yaheem Smith. Flags fly as Yaheem takes it to the sideline at about the 26. Let's see what the call on the field is.
Pass intercepted by number 1, Yaheem Smith. There is a flag on the play.
While the refs decide on what the penalty was, let's take a look at that replay. Great one-on-one coverage there by Yaheem Smith. It's only those two in the backfield there, lined up together, not a man within 20 yards of them at the beginning of the play. And great pick by Smith.
Pass interference, defense. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. First down.
This will be pass interference on the defense, however, giving Appoquinimink almost perfect yardage here to set him up for some good points. Yaheem Smith's interception unable to come to fruition.
After the penalty, Appo had the ball first and 10
Jaguar
at the
will
Salesianum
take
14-yard line.
the ball at the 14. Drummond drops back to pass. He has pressure, but he's able to get rid of it. Touchdown, Appoquinimink. Dominic Montabell on the catch.
Drummond's pass complete to Dominic Montabell.
Drummond moving around in that pocket pretty well. Able to set up a perfect possession catch. Curls around and gets an easy 6 points for Appoquinimink. What was originally a momentum changer for Salesianum ends up coming up Appoquinimink's way.
Now the Jaguars set for the field goal, or PAT, but flags fly before the play.
Substitution infraction on the offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Replay is on.
That being the 14th penalty of the night.
Looks like they accidentally had 12 men on the field there. It's not the kind of mistake you'd like to make after scoring your first touchdown. But nonetheless, they will try and get this PAT off correctly this time. And there's a flag flown as the PAT is up and good. It appears to be on the Salesianum defense.
There is a flag on the play.
Not a lot of flags tonight, but when they are, they come at very important times in the game. Looks like this penalty will be declined, however.
Okay.
7-13. Salesianum up 6. As their kickoff team will come onto the field in just a moment.
Looks like the flag was on the way. The Salesianum D-line appeared to jump through the line.
We have a personal foul for Hurley on the defense. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff, getting the Sal's in worse field position as they jumped through that offensive line
Number 15,
in a way
Devin Hassan, number
that was
3,
illegal.
Jasir Gaiman, back
That
for
being
Salesianum.
Salesianum's 5th personal foul tonight.
16, Gavin Miller to boot it away for Appoquinimink.
Now kicking away at the 45.
This one booted away into the end zone. Jasir Gaiman's just going to let it fall out.
Gavin Miller's kick sails into the end zone. Salesianum will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 20 for the Sal's.
I expect a carbon copy of this of that last drive for Salesianum. Lego so far with 84 yards and a touchdown. 17 rushes for him so far as he gets back out there. Sticking with their nickel. Salesianum might just inside zone this all the way.
Right, hands this one off to Lego. Lego bounces around to the line, and he's tripped up again behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and about 11.
Aiden Lego, the ball carrier for Salesianum.
Referees calling an injury timeout here. So we have a Salesian down.
That being Aiden Lego. Not a good injury to have for Salesianum as Odell Teal gets back on the field for him. Odell Teal looking to get a majority of these carries now as Lego limps off the field.
Gaiman in motion. McBride drops back to pass. Tries to find Gaiman in the flat. He's open. He fires it up. It's overthrown. Tried to throw it away. Couldn't quite get Gaiman when he was open. But then when he found Gaiman, so did the cornerbacks. Just unfortunate timing all around. Salesianum 3rd down and about 8.
McBride getting hunted down at that play. Great job by Appoquinimink defensive line to get in the backfield there and put on some heavy pressure, making McBride make some difficult throws. Switching up the play a little bit here. 3rd and long. McBride in the gun.
McBride drops back to pass yet again. He's got plenty of time in the pocket. It starts to collapse, but he's able to run through. 1st down, and then he slides just before a hit. Good play there by the senior quarterback.
1st down.
Triple corners by Appoquinimink there, becoming real evident as how good their pass coverage is. McBride not able to find anything. Luckily, he finds a hole.
Teal takes this handoff. Pardon me, Gaiman took the handoff. He was brought down quickly. Whistles are blown.
Jasir Gaiman, the ball carrier for Salesianum. Stood up by a swarm of Jaguars. Pick up a 4-2nd and 6 for the South.
4 wideouts here.
McBride hands this one off to Gaiman again. Gaiman's able to take a hold of the D-line. Takes it to about the 48-yard line before he's pushed backwards. But forward progress should keep it at the 48 for a first down for the Sal's. McBride hands this one off to Gaiman again. Gaiman's bouncing around the line. He's got an opening, but he's brought down quickly by Dylan Griffith. And then there's a flag in the backfield.
Jasir Gaiman runs the ball for Salesianum. There is a flag on the play.
Holding offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Still first down.
Even with Lego's injury, leaving him on the bench for the next couple plays, Gaiman's been taking his spot and been doing pretty well with it so far. Only about 2 rushes with a first down coming from each one. However, that one is taken back.
Fakes the touch pass to Gary, hands it off to Gaiman. Gaiman's trying to go around the outside. He's brought to about the 48. Third down and maybe 10 for the Sal's.
Gaiman, the ball carrier for Salesianum.
Brings him to about where they started at the original line of scrimmage. Lego's back on the field.
31, Omari Cofield. Second and 10 for
Gaiman taking his position back at the wide receiver.
McBride hands this one off to Lego. Lego's able to spin around. He breaks about 4 tackles before he's brought down by Reggie Leah after about 5 yards.
Really using that Madden spin move there as he spin moves about 3 different guys. Pushes up for about 3rd and 4. As Devin Hassan comes back to the sideline as Gaiman returns.
Hands off to Lego after the fake touch pass to Gaiman. Lego's able to get the first down and bring it to about the Jaguar 40-yard line.
First down. Number 9, Zach.
Perfect sustained run so far. And with that, that'll end the 3rd quarter for Salesianum. Promises of a good drive here as we'll take a quick break.
Appoquinimink 7.
Here comes Salesianum's offense as we start the 4th quarter now. In the gun, McBride, 4 wideouts.
Lego's in motion. McBride drops back, fires it up to Lego on that swing. He's able to get just enough for a first down.
Lego for Salesianum. First down.
Just a quick reminder here, that music you're hearing in the background is the Salesianum marching band. As Lego takes another handoff, he's able to break a shoestring tackle, but then he's brought down once he reaches that offensive line.
Lego brought down the line of scrimmage by number 34, Harold Seaman.
Lego taking a break. Odell Teal coming on the field now.
Teal takes his handoff. He's able to bring it up, push through the line. He's got about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Odell Teal.
Third down and short, Salesianum. McBride takes the keeper. He's able to bring it up for a first down, not much more.
Brady McBride on the QB
Great
keeper.
play there by McBride, only needing a couple yards there. They really expected an inside zone, and he was able to get a play action rollout there to get his own first down for himself. That'll put him at the 20-yard line as he stands with Odell Teal.
McBride takes another keeper. He's able to take it up the middle. He's got about 4 yards on that one.
Brady McBride runs the ball for Salesianum. Tackled by number 9, Zach Landry. Pick up a 5-second and 5 for Salesianum.
Right hand. Play action. Tries to fire up to
Brady
Vernal
McBride's
Gary.
pass incomplete.
Doesn't quite connect
Intended
with
for
him
number
though.
7, Vernal Gary.
That incompletion will put him up 3rd and 6. With what should have been an easy completion for a first down. Teal with 55 yards so far tonight. Let's see if he's able to get some more.
McBride drops back to pass, fires up for Noah Mix. Mix is able to come down with it. Great job hanging on to the ball there. The Sal's are able to get first down and goal from the 5-yard line.
A little risky play there by McBride. Don't see a lot of middle crossover routes there, but comes in clutch here for first down and goal.
McBride, play action to Teal. He fires up, easy touchdown for Jasir Gaiman. Salesianum tacks 6 more onto their lead over Appo.
Almost no one there for Jasir Gaiman. You can see the Appoquinimink defense in the zone.
Now, let's take a look at this replay. Beautiful ball there, Gaiman, plenty of open space, able to pull it in very smoothly. Now, perfect timing for the kickoff by Will Christopher. There are flags thrown before.
Encroachment defense.
Ball is encroachment. Sal's get half the distance back. Able to go for 2 this time.
With that touchdown, you see a lot of Appoquinimink man defense there. You saw them kind of go away from it. They kind of pushed more towards the zone. And with that, the wide receivers were able to push the corners away from the edge of the sideline. Gaiman finds the zone there, calls for McBride. McBride hits him where it matters. And he'll go for 2 now as McBride rushes.
McBride takes the keeper. Looks like he's able to cross the plane. Sal's able to go for 2, make back that missed extra point, 21-7 with just over 10 left in the game.
Salesianum up 2 scores now as their kickoff team takes the field. Appoquinimink really needing to build up some momentum here. Needing to take a quick score, stop the Salesianum defense, and hopefully get another one afterwards.
A lot of these seniors for Salesianum are going to leave tonight very proud of their performance, especially considering that some Penn State coaches were in attendance. Hopefully Some of these guys can extend their football career past high school. As William Christopher boots this one away. There's a flag, however, play is blown dead. False start on the Sal's kick team. So they're gonna set up 5 yards further back. Let's see if Christopher has good enough boot to make up these 5 yards. He sends this kick covered about the 19-yard line, lateraled back. Just Jasir Rogers. Rogers trying to cut around the side of the field. Goes all the way to the far side before cutting up. He's knocked down about the 29, maybe the 30. And that's where Appoquinimink will set up shop.
Good.
Jasir Rogers takes the kickoff. Forced out of bounds by number 17, Tai Wu. Appoquinimink takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the Appoquinimink offense.
Handed off quickly, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Drummond sets up his offense. Takes the snap, drops back. He's got pressure, but he's able to evade it. Not for too much longer, though, as he's brought down. Scrambled, he only gained maybe half a yard. Tackle there by Luke Gusevic.
Salesianum defense moving around a lot.
Drummond drops back to pass. He's able to get out of the collapsing pocket. He fires complete. Good deep ball there. Able to get it to Noah Hoff.
Beside Drummond's pass complete to number 17, Noah Hoff.
Great pass there by Appoquinimink, leading him away from the corner and getting a good completion there for a 1st down.
Drummond drops back to pass. Easy short screen there. Loss of about a yard there.
Decide Drummond's pass complete. Tackle by number 28, Jet Healy. Also along the play, 2nd and 11 for Appoquinimink.
Appoquinimink hasn't crossed half field yet so far. Gonna need to soon if they want to get on track.
Drummond drops back to pass. He's got pressure from Johnson. He's able to fire it quickly. Completed again to Noah Hoff. Short gain on the play.
Forward progress will put him at the 50-yard line now, as this will bring a 3rd and down.
Take the ball to midfield. 3rd down for the Jaguars.
Got about 6 yards left. till that first down marker for Appo. Side Drummond talking to Reggie Leah at his hip, trying to see what this play's gonna look like. Drummond drops back to pass. Johnson pressuring. He's able to bring him down by the ankle. Sack for number 10, R.J. Johnson.
Absolutely beautiful tackle there by R.J. Having countless sacks so far. I believe 8 on the season. More than the entire Carolina Panthers. A great ankle grab there. Really showing his strength.
As the Jags call a timeout, we can see this replay here. Exactly what you said, Liam. He's able to just sort of pick the entirety of Desai Drummond up by the ankle and just sort of drop him on his back. No problem.
Almost like Hulk getting thrown by Loki there, grabbing him by the ankle. Not a comfortable position for a quarterback to be in. Fourth down. Appoquinimink is going to be in a tough position now.
Could you please move your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Apple offense taking the field again. Fourth down, about 18. Their offense still on the field. 18 yards till the first down. They're only at about midfield. This is a really risky move here from the Jaguars. Sal's dropping their safeties deep. Drummond trying to find someone. He's got the deep ball. Nobody's there. And the Sal's will take possession at the Jaguar 42-yard line.
Number 28, Jet Healy in the coverage for Salesianum.
Good coverage there by Jet Healy for the Sal's. That throw was trying to lead the receivers a bit too much in the middle compared to where they were. The depth was there. It was a rocket, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't accurate enough to get the first down.
41-yard line.
McBride hands this one off quickly to Lego. Lego's able to spin around, but he's brought down at the ankle. Loss of about a yard for the Sal's.
Dropped in the backfield by number 57, Gavin Johns. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12 for Salesianum.
2nd and 12 with Salesianum as Odell Teal takes the field for Lego. Motion by Gaiman.
Fakes a touch pass. He's got Teal on the handoff. Teal trying to make something out of that. He tries to bounce around, but in the end, he's going to lose about a yard on that. 3rd down and maybe 12 for the Sal's.
Consistent run so far, trying to run that clock out as much as they can. But now it's 3rd and long. Are they going to run it again to keep this clock going? Or are they going to have to risk a pass to get a first down?
McBride rolls out to his left, trying to pass. He centers himself in the pocket again, throws this one away. Closest receiver there was Willie Newman.
Trying to risk for a first down there. Does not come out how they wanted it to go. Not risking a stack. He'll throw it away, which will put up the punt team now.
Sal's punt team taking the field here.
Punt formation for Salesianum. Number 17, Noah Hoff, back for Appoquinimink.
This one booted away, bouncing out of bounds at about the 15.
For this drive here, Appoquinimink is going to need a really nice string of plays. Like I said about momentum, they need it. 5 minutes left. If they want to have any chance of getting back in this, they're going to need it now. They're able to put a stop on Salesianum. That's a good sign, but now they're put up at about the 13-yard line, which is not something they need, especially with the minimal success they've had so far.
Drummond hands this one off quickly to Leah. Leah is able to get it, spin around at the line, but it takes a couple Sals to bring him down. He's got about 4 yards off that carry.
Running play there will put him at about 2nd and 6. Salesianum sticking with the defense they've had all night. Don't think I've seen him move out of that formation yet.
33, Mitch Cummings. Pick up a 5-second and 5 for the Jaguars.
Drummond drops back, fires this one for Jasier Rogers. He brings it in. He's hit but stays up, forward progress. He'll have the ball at about the 26, 27-yard line.
45, Jacob Urban in on the hit for Salesianum. Gonna move the chains for an Appoquinimink first down.
Rogers limping around the field. Referees call an injury timeout.
Moving the chains there, coming out of Price. Grabbed around the ankles. Not a good position, and he knows it now. Lucky to have Drummond not in the same situation as he fell victim to RJ hitting him with that earlier today. Rogers jogging off the field as now Appoquinimink will have their first down.
Drummond drops back to pass yet again. He's brought down by Ryan Vankerkoven.
Absolutely consumed as he is wrap tackled down for a negative 12-yard loss. RJ Johnson taking a seat on the field now. As another injury timeout will be taken. Even with RJ injured on that play. Vankerkoven coming in clutch there. Pocket consumes very fast, and Drummond doesn't have a chance to get the ball out. Second injury of the drive. Fatigue really coming into play here, as now they'll have the ball.
Second down and 20 for Appoquinimink.
Show him more blitz.
Drummond tries to pass, pocket collapses, but he gets it off. He fires up, intended target there was Noah Hoff, but Yaheem Smith was covering. Didn't quite let Hoff get his hands out there on top of the ball, already being a little overthrown. That'll result in an incomplete pass. Now 3rd down and 20.
Yaheem having a night. 4 deflections, an interception, and what should have been another interception. Not much getting past him at all tonight, and it's pretty indicative there. As now it's 3rd and a mile.
Drummond drops back to pass. He's brought down. It's Justin McGill and Ryan Van Kerkhoven combining on the sack. And then there's a flag thrown after the ball is dead.
16, Ryan Van Kerkhoven. There is a flag on the play.
Flag after the call usually means some kind of taunting.
Dead ball, personal foul, offense. Half the distance to the goal, 4th down.
Call was personal foul on the offense. It will be declined, so now it is 4th down and 32 to go for Appoquinimink. And try and be punting out of their own end zone.
Number 3, Jasir
They
Gaiman.
pull out the calculator there to figure that yardage out there, as he'll take this punt in his own end zone.
This pump booted away, covered it about, bobbled by Gaiman.
And it is scooped by Appoquinimink. And they'll have the ball at around the 35-yard line.
Now that's an unconventional pass if I've ever seen one, Liam.
Quick pitch to the wrong team. Gaiman's going to hear about that one next practice, as he seems to be limping off the field now. Defense returning back after pushing them 20 yards. Appoquinimink bailed out of that last punt there. More motion.
Drummond drops back to pass. He fires, deflected by R.J. Johnson.
RJ.
Good heads-up defense there by the edge rusher. Sees the pass, jumps up, and then is straight into the turf.
Just a menace every single place on the field. Staring down Drummond after that swat. He knows maybe he shouldn't be passing over his head anymore.
Drummond sends his back in motion, drops back to pass yet again. His pressure, he fires, bobbled. Big hits there from the Sal's, and flags fly.
Side Drummond's pass incomplete.
That'll be an unnecessary roughness call,
Flag on the play.
as the receiver is destroyed on all sides.
He's destroyed. It appears the Sal's were trying to get a group tackle quickly after the catch, but the catch didn't take place in the first place. Receiver bobbled.
Defensive player. It's going to be a 50-yard penalty, 1st down.
It's 15 yards there
They made the,
the Jags off of that.
Made the assumption that he was going to come down with the ball. Unfortunately for them, he didn't. Bounced right off the hands, and that'll still come up Appoquinimink's way, as that'll move the chains for them. And they'll start about the 48-yard line. Showing blitz.
Ends this one off. Brought down quickly. Cameron Clements on the run.
Cameron Clements runs the ball for Appoquinimink.
About 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock here. Austin Thomas coming on the field for Aiden DeLucia.
Drummond drops back this time. He has pressure, but he's able to step up in his collapsing pocket. He fires completed to Noah Hoff. Big play there. Hoff knocked down at about the 19-yard line.
Absolutely beautiful throw there by Drummond, fitting it right over top of both corners and right under Mitch Cummings in his safety spot. Just able to grab it in. Perfect catch, perfect throw. Putting them in great position now in the red zone. Salesianum being put back on their toes once again.
Drummond drops back to pass. He fires over the middle. It's tipped by Tribbiano. That's a very helpful tip there, as he's able to knock it just out of reach for an incomplete pass.
Another good play. If he threw that just a little bit higher, may have been a good completion.
2nd and 10 for Appo.
Might need to start dropping back a little, some of these linebackers instead of blitzing them. Yaheem Smith at the top of your screen now.
Timeout.
And that'll be a timeout.
The Sal's call a timeout here, trying to draw up a good defensive plan and simultaneously trying to make sure their hands team are ready in the case that Appo does score here.
Minute 30 left here. Salesianum might be able to lock in this win here. However, they still don't want to give up another score. Returning to the field, 2nd and 10 on the 19-yard line. Appoquinimink, led by Drummond, seems to be limping a little bit. Most likely won't be able to scramble. Gonna see a lot of good pocket movement here by Drummond, hopefully.
I mean, with less than 2 minutes left in the game, I don't think Drummond really would scramble anyway. He's trying to get the clock stopping as there is an incomplete pass. The intended target slipped as he tried to turn back around on that curl.
Decide Drummond's pass incomplete. Intended for Dom.
Three-man coverage there. A little bit of a hopeful ball there, trying to catch him, backpedal a little bit, get a quick possession catch like he did a little bit early, a couple times earlier today. Unable to do so, however.
3rd and 10 for Appo.
Smith now locking up against Rogers.
Drops back to pass. He fires it over the middle. It's picked off by Mitch Cummings. He's able to get down in the end zone, thankfully, so the Sal's will recover the possession here from their 20-yard line. And this is huge, as the Sal's now have a minute 19 to burn.
That interception sealing the win for Salesianum. Benches start to clear now.
As this game starts to wind down, I think number one takeaway here is that Salesianum's defense is a force to be reckoned with.
I sure say so. Appoquinimink hasn't had a single game where they scored below 21 points, this being their very first. And with these next couple kneels, it'll make their first loss of the year. Appoquinimink dropping to 5-1, Salesianum rising to 6-1, slating them as the number one seed in Delaware.
You know, while this clock winds down, I'd like to thank our entire student-run crew here at WSAL. So our cameramen here, Nick Ford, Adam Pryor, Luca Pia, Brian Morgenstern, and Brian Nickel. And then in the booth, we have Enzo Pescatris, Mike Wheat, Nick Gotti, Thomas Rochilla, Anthony Morgan, and Jameer Rose. And then our field interviewer, Mark Zakarowski, and our stats guy, Eli Landis. Thank you for your contributions to tonight's incredible broadcast.
Yeah,
that was a great game there from the Sals. They were able to have a great defensive performance there. And then
I really think the key takeaways there is the defense. The defense came out really clutch here. They only scored 21 points on both sides, 21 points by Salesianum, that being the lowest they've scored in all season so far. They won game with only 3 points, but that game so far has been the lowest scoring they've had on both sides of the ball. I was really expecting more of a scoring game to go on here, but really we saw huge defensive schemes by both sides, both playing great ball. Just Salesianum being able to take advantage of the Appoquinimink defense a little bit more.
I mean, absolutely. This is the kind of game you look to have, taking down that undefeated team here, reclaiming that number one seed, and hopefully going into the playoffs with a bit to keep this hot streak going. Hopefully this can lead to back-to-back state championships for the Sals.
2 interceptions by Salesianum tonight. I'm Liam Watson. He's Tim Grace. Signing off. Thank you.